Have you ever cleaned your home, and then just one day later it looked messy again? I have. For a long time I thought I had a cleaning problem. Every weekend I spent hours cleaning my home. I cleaned the kitchen, washed the bathroom, wiped the furniture, organized my clothes, and swept the floor. But somehow the mess always came back. One Saturday morning I looked around my living room and felt tired. I said to myself, I just cleaned this place yesterday. Why am I doing this again? Then I discovered something interesting. Instead of cleaning more, maybe I needed to create less mess. I started learning about simple Japanese habits that help people keep their homes clean with less effort. I tried 5 of them, and honestly, they changed the way I think about cleaning. Today I want to share these 5 habits with you. The first habit is simple. Take off your shoes at the door. Before I learned about this habit, I often walked into my home wearing my shoes. Sometimes I came home from the supermarket, walked through the living room, and forgot to take them off. But think about it. Your shoes touch sidewalks, streets, stores, parking lots, and many other places. Then you bring all that dirt into your home. So I decided to create a small shoe area near my front door. Now, when I come home, I take off my shoes immediately. I put them in the same place every day. At first, it felt like a small change, but after a few weeks, I noticed something. My floors stayed cleaner for much longer. I didn't need to sweep as often. I thought, wow, I am not cleaning more. I am simply preventing dirt from coming inside. And that was my first lesson. Sometimes the best way to clean less is to prevent the mess. The second habit changed my relationship with things. It is, remove things you don't need. I used to keep everything. Old clothes, empty boxes, unused kitchen tools, things I hadn't touched in years. I always told myself, maybe I will need this someday. But one day I opened my closet and realized something. I had so many clothes, but I still felt like I had nothing to wear. So I started slowly removing things I didn't use. I didn't throw away everything in one day. Instead, I asked myself 3 questions. Do I use this? Do I need this? Does this make my life better? If the answer was no, I considered giving it away, recycling it, or letting it go. After doing this for several weeks, my home felt different. There were fewer things to organize, fewer things to move, fewer things to clean, and I felt lighter too. I realized that sometimes we don't need a bigger home. We simply need fewer unnecessary things. The third Japanese habit I tried was something called 5S, a simple idea of keeping things organized and easy to find. For me, the most useful part was this: give everything a place. Before this habit, I often put things wherever I wanted. My keys went on the table, then sometimes on the kitchen counter, sometimes in my bedroom. My phone charger was always somewhere different, and every morning I wasted time looking for things. So I decided to give important things a permanent home. My keys always go in one small bowl, my bag always goes on the same hook. My charger stays beside my bed. My cleaning supplies stay together in one place. It sounds very simple, but it changed my daily life. Now, when I need something, I usually know exactly where it is. And when everything has a home, putting things away becomes much easier. Instead of cleaning a messy room for 30 minutes, I can spend 2 minutes putting things back where they belong. That is a huge difference. The fourth habit is my favorite. It is clean immediately after using something. I used to tell myself, I'll do it later. I finished eating and left the dishes in the sink. I cooked dinner and told myself I would clean the kitchen later. I changed clothes and left them on a chair. But later often became tomorrow, and tomorrow became the weekend. Then I had a huge cleaning job waiting for me, so I changed one small rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, I do it immediately. After breakfast, I wash my cup. After cooking, I clean the counter. After changing clothes, I put them where they belong. After using something, I return it to its place. This doesn't mean I clean all day. Actually, the opposite happens. I spend less time cleaning because small messes don't become big messes. One evening, I cooked dinner and cleaned the kitchen immediately. It took about 5 minutes. The next morning, I walked into a clean kitchen. I smiled and thought, I gave myself a gift last night. A clean home in the morning is a wonderful feeling. And finally, the fifth habit is something I think everyone should try. Don't try to make your home perfect. This was difficult for me. I thought a clean home had to look perfect all the time. Everything had to be organized. Everything had to be in the right place. There could be no dust, no clothes on a chair, and no dishes in the sink. But that idea made cleaning stressful. Then I started thinking differently. A home is not a museum. A home is a place where we live. Sometimes I cook, sometimes I eat, sometimes I leave a book on the table, sometimes my clothes are not perfectly organized, and that's okay. Now, instead of trying to make my home perfect, I try to make it comfortable and easy to maintain. I focus on simple habits, take off my shoes, own fewer unnecessary things, give everything a place, clean small messes immediately, and accept that my home doesn't have to be perfect. These 5 habits have changed my life, but the biggest change was not actually my home. It was my mind. Before, cleaning felt like a never-ending job. Now I feel more in control. I don't spend my whole weekend cleaning. I spend a few minutes each day preventing mess. And that gives me more time for things I actually enjoy. Reading, watching a movie, going for a walk, learning English, or simply sitting quietly with a cup of tea. So, if you feel tired of cleaning your home again and again, don't ask yourself, how can I clean more? Instead, ask yourself, how can I create less mess? Sometimes a cleaner home doesn't require more effort. It requires better habits. And remember, you don't have to change everything today. Choose just one habit. Try it for a week, then add another. Small habits can create big changes, and maybe one day you'll look around your home and realize something wonderful. You didn't become better at cleaning. You simply created a home that needs less cleaning. If you enjoyed this story and want to improve your English while learning useful life lessons, subscribe to the channel and join me for the next English listening practice. And before you go, tell me in the comments, which of these 5 habits will you try first? Take care, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video.